yet. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Movie Canon YouTube channel. I am Giovanni, and this is the Met Report, a show about movies, entertainment, and television news. Today I'm going to test out the little chat system, so I'll be trying that today. And actually, I was taking a little while to get started because not because of any technical issues or anything like that, but I was trying to get these ears to stay at a specific spot because I'm using the headset, and I'm still using a little bit of. I'm still hearing a bit of an echo when I speak. So sometimes when I'm talking, it might be a little off because I'm still hearing myself. So I'm still trying to fix that stuff. So so welcome everyone. I see a few of you guys in here. So let me try the little chat thing. Let's see here. Let's begin with, let me try this. Okay, so it looks like it's working here. So let me see here. So we have X Pink Dragon 01X, a little wave. So hello there. Let me try the other one here. Where'd you get that? A few little waves there. So hello there. And where'd you get that? You won last week, if I remember correctly. You won the Spider-Man with the Santa hat. Then we have Darren Wardle with another wave. Hello. So hello there, Darren Wardle. And another wave there too. Deborah Rastelli, wave. Hello there. How you doing? Let's see. Oh, Deborah Rastelli saying ho ho ho. Yep. So I'm doing my little Santa Yoda hat there. X Pink Dragon 01X says love the outfit. All right. So it looks like the chat stuff seems to be working just fine there. So that's good. All right. So let me turn it off now. Okay. So it is off now. Alright everyone, so again, welcome to the Met Report. I have a few things we're going to be talking about here today. Let's get started with, so there's some information that popped up earlier this week with Adam Driver. He was doing an interview about his character, KYLO REN, and I found a lot of those things in there very interesting, so we'll talk about that very briefly. Then there's also the Hot Toys segment that we've been doing here for a while, and there's actually a lot of announcements and releases that popped up this week. And also we're doing the giveaway. So let me go back here real quick here. Okay, so we have this one. So the Santa Jack Skellington. That's the giveaway I'm going to do today. Hopefully we have 10 viewers by the time we get to that. It'll be towards the end of the stream. So hopefully by the time we get to by the end of it, we'll have 10 viewers. And then we'll do the same thing that we did last week. I'll pull a name out of a hat or whatever. I'll give you guys more instructions a little later. And then I also mentioned last week that this Funko, the Santa Freddy, this one is still open, and I think I'm going to announce the winner. I'm thinking maybe Friday, because I'm planning on doing a 1K subscribers live giveaway. I'm gonna do like a regular show. I'm gonna do the Met Report and stuff like that, but I'm actually going to do a huge live giveaway of all those Funkos that I mentioned. I think it was last week. I'm trying to get an image here. Oh, here they are. So like this 5-pack of Star Wars. We have Darth Vader, Stormtrooper, Luke, Leia, Chewie. One big pack here that will be given away at that 1K subscribers live giveaway on Friday. At least that's the plan. And then these that you see right here, the Peacemaker, Mysterio, Ahsoka, and Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm giving those away that same night, that same stream. So keep an eye out for that. It is different. Normally I do them Saturdays, but since this is like a special event, crossing the 1,000 subscribers and so forth. So, and then hopefully we don't go under and hopefully I don't get to the 999 by the time we get to Friday or something. But that's the plan so far, and then also, which I'll mention this again a little later. I'm also doing whenever I do this 5-pack of the Star Wars Funko giveaway, whoever wins that, you have the option of selecting this, or if you're a collector and would prefer a $25 gift card to Sideshow, I'll give you that instead. But that means you're going to forfeit this 5-pack, and you're going to choose the $25 gift card of Sideshow if you would rather have that. So that's just an additional option that I just dropped. I just announced right now, but that will be another option for you guys there. All right, so, and then of course, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the Movie Canon YouTube channel for future content and giveaways like this. All right, so let me see here. Let me go back to the chat. I saw a couple on there as well. We have Darren Wardle says hi, Giovanni. So hello there. Oh, we already spoke and all that stuff, and little congratulatory little emoji or whatever from Deborah Rosselli. All right, so let's go ahead and get started here. The first topic that I was going to talk about here today is the Adam Driver situation. Okay, so I always try to look for something, some kind of news article, something movies or TV related, so I can talk about in the Met Report. Because ultimately, this is what the show is about, you know, about movies, entertainment, television news, or whatever. So there was plenty of things that came out this week. I wasn't really that interested in some of those topics there, and I wasn't sure that if some of you guys would even be interested in any of those topics. But this one I did found interesting because Adam Driver did an interview earlier this week. I think it was like in the middle of the week or so. And I saw that it was all over the news. It was online and stuff like that for this interview because he's promoting his movie called Ferrari. That's supposed to come out next week, I believe, either December 20th or Christmas Day, one of those. So he's promoting that movie, so he had an interview. And during that interview, I think his name is Rich. I have to actually look that up here. Let me actually look up the article itself. So hold on a moment while we get over there. Okay, so I know this is an article from Deadline. And then hopefully you guys could see the screen. Because like I mentioned this before, sometimes there's issues with displaying what I have here on the laptop on my computer. So this is from a Deadline. It says Star Wars. Adam Driver says J.J. Abrams' original vision for KYLO REN was completely changed. And actually the show that I was going to talk or I mentioned earlier is called The Rich Eisen Show. So Adam Driver was on this show. He did this interview or whatever. And the topic of Star Wars, the topic of KYLO REN, you know, came up. Because why wouldn't it, right? We know Adam Driver mostly because of his role in Star Wars. That's how we first, a lot of us were introduced to Adam Driver. So we have here, Adam Driver says, I had an overall arc. Oh, that's an arc. I had an overall arc that in mind that Abrams wanted to do. So he's talking about KYLO REN, the character. So it says here, his idea was that Kylo's journey was the opposite journey of Vader, where Vader starts the most confident and the most committed to the dark side, and then by the last movie, he's the most vulnerable and weak. He wanted to start with the opposite. This character was the most confused and vulnerable, and by the end of the 3 movies, he would be the most committed to the dark side. I try to keep that arc in mind, regardless if that wound up not being the journey anyway, because it changed while shooting. But I was still focused on that. So that's what Adam Driver said during that interview there. And I'm just going to, give you my thoughts on the character overall. So, as a lot of you guys know, in 2012, Disney bought Lucasfilm, and they announced that they're gonna do this like trilogy of Star Wars movies. And at that point, a lot of us were excited. I mean, I'm a big Star Wars fan. A lot of us are Star Wars fans. So that idea, that announcement was very exciting. So a lot of the questions were, what actors are they going to bring in? Are they going to bring Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher? You know, the original trio, right? So that is something that we were hoping we would get, and then we did. So they brought him in, but ultimately this is going to be a new Star Wars trilogy. So they brought up these new characters or whatever. I know when the first trailer was released, the teaser of The Force Awakens, I really liked the trailer. They didn't show too much. They didn't reveal much, but it was just a great teaser trailer. And then after watching the movie, I was very satisfied with it. I really enjoyed The Force Awakens. You know, overall, the sequel trilogy is mostly disappointing to most people. I ultimately did like the first two to an extent. The last one, The Rise of Skywalker, that one was a bit more disappointing to me. But when I first watched The Force Awakens and I first saw Adam Driver as Kylo Ren, or just this character Kylo Ren, he looked cool to me. He was interesting. He looked like this badass Sith. I wouldn't say Jedi, but just this badass guy with a cool ass lightsaber, right? And watching the movie, he just came out like this like whiny baby. Basically, he was like annoying and stuff like that. But you know, towards the end, or like closer to the end of the movie, or even in the next one, The Last Jedi, you started to see that he was trying to grow and become more powerful and so forth or whatever. But I was liking that. And the main thing when it comes to this particular character and why the original idea to keep him at a specific direction, to keep a certain direction, worked for me, was because a couple things that happened in Force Awakens, and because a couple things that we've seen in the original trilogy. So in the original trilogy, we have Darth Vader, one of the most popular, more interesting, and more beloved characters in Darth Vader. You know, we know his story arc, especially after watching the prequels. We know his story. And when it comes to the original trilogy, you know, he was, like Adam Driver says in that interview, that you know, you start with Darth Vader. He's like very confident. He is like very committed to the dark side, just like what Adam Driver said. And then Kylo Ren, when we first see him in Force Awakens, he's the opposite, right? So he's definitely Sith or evil or whatever, but he's not confident like Darth Vader. So I like the idea that, okay, so when it comes to the story of The Force Awakens, there's a lot of story beats that are very, very similar to A New Hope, right? So the story and the outline, ultimately the way the movie is carried out and delivered, there's a lot of things that are very similar to A New Hope. So when they introduced Kylo Ren, I was like, okay, so it looks like they may take this character to a different direction. Like, he is basically the Darth Vader of this new trilogy, right? So Kylo Ren, as a lot of us know, is Ben Solo. He is Han Solo and Leia's child and only child. And so that was a little bit of a twist, but kind of expected, because in Star Wars there's a lot of like connections and so forth, whatever. So as a lot of us know, and like I said, I'll probably be saying that a lot because I know every single one of you guys have seen The Force Awakens. So Kylo Ren kills one of the most beloved characters in sci-fi, if not in movie history. Kylo Ren kills Han Solo. Kylo Ren, the son, kills his father, right? So that's already a point of, okay, so this guy's evil. this guy's definitely not redeemable, at least in my perspective. So that's one thing. So that's two things, right? Killing his father and killing Han Solo, one of the main characters, beloved characters in the Star Wars franchise. 2 points right there. Okay, so now I understand that in Star Wars, especially with Darth Vader, the theme is redemption, right? So, you know, Darth Vader gets redeemed at the end in Return of the Jedi. And I understand that that's, like I said, part of what Star Wars is. But when it came to Kylo Ren, it looked like to me, and it appears that that was the original plan, that he was not going to be redeemed. And they started off by having Kylo Ren killing Han Solo, this beloved character. So okay, he cannot be redeemed, and that's the way it seemed to be going, right? So and then the other thing is like, well, if he's not going to be redeemed, are you guys, and I'm referring to the filmmakers, are you guys going to do the same exact thing you did, or that Darth Vader, the Darth Vader story arc was already done? So you're just doing the same exact thing. Darth Vader was evil throughout the trilogy, and then he gets redeemed in the last one and the third one. So you're going to do the same thing with Kylo Ren. So in my mind, it was okay, well, they're not going to do that. And they did eventually change everything, right? So in Return of the Jedi, in The Last Jedi, you see Kylo Ren changing a bit, right? He starts interacting with Rey, and at that point I was like, okay, where's this going? Because I think they're gonna change some things. And this was just in my mind. Obviously I didn't know firsthand or anything, but what I've found interesting about this interview is like all this information that I saw on screen in The Force Awakens, the way they were setting things up, it looked like this character is going to be different. This Darth Vader 2.0, quote unquote, is going to be different. He is definitely going to be evil. He's definitely not going to be redeemed. And then in the Last Jedi, when Snoke gets killed by Kylo Ren, that kind of confirmed it even more for me. It's like, okay, so he's going to be the guy. This is not going to be Darth Vader 2.0. Then we get to Rise of Skywalker, and everything changed. So I'm sure there was something related to the outcry of The Last Jedi, maybe, I don't know, but they changed it. So now we have this whole Reylo thing, and then Kylo gets redeemed or whatever. So the same thing happened again. Even Palpatine is in the third one. And I love Palpatine. Don't get me wrong with that. Palpatine is a badass, and I love the character. So I was excited to see him back, but I was also conflicted. It's like, why is they bringing Palpatine? So even Palpatine is in this third one. So it was like very almost exact when it comes to Darth Vader and Kylo Ren, except, you know, the lead Jedi, the lead character wasn't, you know, their son or their child or whatever. It's like a love interest or whatever. So I found that to be interesting because it's just things that I kind of already thought, and I've heard, you know, throughout the years, read things that, you know, things were changed for whatever reason and so forth. And this whole thing with Kylo Ren is like, they should have just kept that story arc. That would have been different. I think it would have worked better. Just keep him as a villain. You know, he killed Han Solo, so that in itself, that should have like remained, right? So that's were just my thoughts on that Kylo Ren. Now, and the whole thing about Kylo is, you know, I think he's the best part of the sequel trilogy up until we get to, you know, Rise of Skywalker, obviously. But overall, he's a very cool character. Like, they had something good with that. Adam Driver delivered the performance of this character great. So it's just they messed it up at the end, among other things. Not just the whole redemption thing, but a bunch of other things when it comes to Rise of Skywalker. So yeah, so that was my thoughts on the whole Adam Driver interview and so forth. So okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next thing here, and hold on a moment for me. I think that was the only thing. I was planning on watching Wonka, the Timothy Chalamet movie, but I wasn't able to watch it yesterday. So I was gonna do a non-spoiler review of the movie, but I wasn't able to watch it. So it hasn't been like much luck when it comes to watching movies in the last week or so. Because last week I was gonna do the non-spoiler review of The Boy and the Heron, and then I fell asleep. And now this one with Wonka, I wasn't actually able to watch it. So yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the figures talk segment here. So as I mentioned many times before, I've added this figures talk segment in the Met report because I just started collecting this year and I'd like to talk about them, and they're connected to movies, TV, or whatever. They're characters from there. So there's a couple of releases and one big announcement that popped up. So we have this Batman, Ben Affleck from Batman vs Superman 2.0. So this Hot Toys 1/6 scale figure was actually already released years ago, and if you wanted to secure him now in the aftermarket or in the second market, it would be very expensive for you to get him. And I'm a big Batman fan, as I'm sure a lot of you probably already know. So I'm a big Batman fan. So what I'm doing when it comes to the figures, the Hot Toys figures or whatever, I'm trying to collect each iteration, each version of Batman actors from the movies, TV, or whatever. And there wasn't really a Ben Affleck one that was accessible for me like a month ago or so, because this one, the original, was like I said, very expensive for you to pick up in the second market, because if you try to go to Sideshow or somewhere else, that's been sold out for a long time. So there's the other one. I'm not a huge fan of the Nightmare Batman with the dual pack with Superman, so I didn't get that one. And then they announced the Flash Batman figure, but the likeness of Affleck is not there, so I didn't get that one. So ultimately I ended up getting the tactical suit from Justice League, which is the Ben Affleck one. And let me see if I can show you guys here. Well, actually, let me move on to the what I call the movie file, right? So the figures movie files. So this figure, like I said, it's a 2.0 Batfleck, comes from Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice. The release date of this movie was March 25th of 2016. Studio distributor Warner Brothers or DC. The box office for Batman vs Superman is $873.6 million worldwide. And I mean, you would think it would make a lot more money than that, but that's all it made. And I'm sure it's because of the score that you're going to see right here at the bottom. The Rotten Tomato score, 29% out of 100 with critics, 439 reviews, 63% with the audience, over 100,000 viewers or more than that liked it a lot more than the critics, 63%. So that's what we got there. Let me see here. Let me go back to, hold on a second for me, because I want to show you the tactical suit. Because when they announced this figure, which was, I think it was Monday. Normally, had I not already gotten the tactical suit, I would completely jump on this, but I already got the tactical suit. So now I'm in a situation where, do I want to sell my tactical suit and get this one? I do like this suit more from the Batman vs Superman Ben Affleck, and I do think he looks more like Ben Affleck in this 2.0 version. But I'll show you the one that I have here. So hold on a second for me. Okay, so this is the tactical suit. Okay, so this is the tactical suit from Justice League, Batman, Ben Affleck. Now the figure itself looks cool. I really do like it. I think of the Batman figures that I have, I think that one's my favorite for now, right? So that's the Ben Affleck tactical suit figure there, and I'm conflicted. Like, do I sell it, the tactical suit, to get this one, or should I keep it? That's what I was kind of debating with myself. So far right now, I'm kind of leaning on just keeping the tactical suit Justice League, but we'll see what happens with that. Let's see. I think we have a couple of chats in there. Hold on a second for me. Like I said, I'm just still like testing these out or whatever, so I'm not that experienced with this. But let's see. Matthew says, I don't care for this iteration usually, but kind of want it. Laugh out loud. Yeah, so the 2.0, the one that was just announced, right? We have X Pink Dragon 01X says, I thought it was great, the Batman vs Superman movie. Yeah, I mean, I did like the movie. I did like Batman vs Superman. I mean, there was some issues with the movie for sure, especially that one Martha scene. I think it was misunderstood. I even talked about it, like, I don't know, a couple years ago, how I thought it was misunderstood. Like, yeah, it comes off a certain way, but that's not what they actually meant to do, but it did come off a certain way. But overall, I did enjoy Batman vs Superman, but a lot of people I know didn't like it. Then we have here, we have Yomo says, hey Gio, just popping in to say hey. I'll catch you on the replay. All right, thank you so much, Yomo, for dropping by. I greatly appreciate it. Okay, so let's see here. We also have, where'd you get that? Oh, speaking to the KYLO REN, the whole Rise of Skywalker stuff, says, I would have preferred no Palpatine, but I didn't mind Kylo's arc change. What makes it work for me was yeah, so yeah, you know, my thoughts on the whole change are a bit different there. But so let's go back to the figure here. Hold on a second, let me just cancel that one. All right, so let's look at some more pictures, and then I'll give you guys what the cost and the price of this figure is. So let me just get over there here. Hold on a moment for me. Okay, so again, hopefully you guys can see the screen. Okay, so that's Batman 2.0 Ben Affleck, 1/6 scale collectible figure. There is a standard, and then there's a deluxe. So I'm going to show you the photos of everything Hot Toys presented this week. Okay, so we have, and then it comes with this diorama, the diorama base, which looks really, really cool. And the likeness of Ben Affleck is definitely there, unlike the Flash, which looked like they used the stunt doubles likeness or something. Now here's a better view, a shot of Ben Affleck, and you can see the likeness here. I think it looks really, really good. We have interchangeable hair sculpture and separate rolling eyeballs. And, you know, lately we've seen that. You know, we've seen that a lot, where a lot of the figures have this separate rolling eyeballs. So that's kind of standard now. Another image here of Batman. It says additional what is that? Rotatable cowled head with separate rolling eyeballs, as I just mentioned here. And this is from the deluxe version exclusive. Another image here of him with the diorama base, and you know, there's the gun. The one that I have, the tactical suit Batman, that one also comes with a gun, because you know, this Batman does use guns, which I know some people had issues with, which I didn't really, but there it is. Another photo here again on the diorama base, and another image here of Ben Affleck and his likeness. So this is not an artisan, so it's not like a rooted hair, but the hair looks good. I think it looks good. And just another shot of the diorama base, and seamless cowled head with separate rolling eyeballs, which again we mentioned like 3 times already. Interchangeable lower faces. The one in the middle I'm not a huge fan of. You know, I like obviously the one on the right, and then the one on the left, but the one in the middle I'm not a huge fan of. So I don't think I would probably use that myself. But another shot here says rotatable cowled head and wired cape. Recreate an iconic pose from the movie. Yeah, and I actually do like that. I would totally pose him like this. I think that looks really cool. And right here, and this is something that Hot Toys did with the Ahsoka figure. They show the one that's being announced, the new one, and then they compare it to the one from before, the old one. And this is what they're doing here. So the 2.0 and the 1.0 Ben Affleck Batman from Batman vs Superman, and yeah, so you can see a little bit more definition, like in the muscle, like he looks bigger, meatier compared to the 1.0. I mean, I don't know if you like that, if that's better for you, that he just looks like bigger and more muscular. But I mean, that's up to everyone's own opinion. We have here brand new, redesign, and highly detailed muscular body, as I just mentioned. Enhanced articulation, allowing natural posture. Now this is just like images of the base. This is multiple styles of diorama-based display. I actually didn't even notice that before, that they were. There's a bit of some changes there. That there's different styles. I just realized that right now. And so again, here we have the 1/6 scale collectible figure. This is the deluxe version. It comes with everything that you see here. And let me go to the sideshow page, because I usually like to look at the some of the other details that is not in the images that we just saw right now. Let's see. So we have a new specialized body with over 30 points of articulation, which can naturally portray Batman's muscular body in the film. 8 pieces of interchangeable gloved hands, including 1 pair of fists, 1 pair of relaxed hands, 1 pair of weapon holding hands, 1 right hand for holding a batarang, 1 right hand for holding branding iron. Each head sculpt is specially hand painted. The costume: 1 newly tailored bat suit, 1 black colored cape, 1 black colored cape with bendable wire embedded, 1 utility belt, 1 pair of black colored forearm gauntlets, 1 pair of black colored boots. And then the weapons, we have a gun with interchangeable tips, a grenade gun with 2 removable bullets, and 4 batarangs. So let's actually look at the price. So the price of this, because like I said, they have the standard, and then they have the deluxe. They have the deluxe. So let me get the image here. Hold on a sec. Okay, so the standard price of the standard figure is $290. Expected to ship between October 2024 through March of 2025. If you were looking into the deluxe, price is $350. Expected to ship between October 2024 through March of 2025. So that's what we have for this Affleck Batman figure. Okay, so let me look at the chat real quick here. Well, we still have the image of this Batfleck. Let's see here. Okay, we have Darren Wardo says, wasn't a fan of Affleck, man. And let me see here. Yeah, when it comes to Ben Affleck, he's not my favorite. I mean, I did like him in Batman vs Superman and in Justice League and things like that. But he's not my Batman. He's not my favorite Batman. But I don't think he was bad. I think it was pretty good. Then we have X Pink Dragon 01X says, I'm not a fan of the middle one either. Oh, the head sculpts or the face plates when he's like about to go into battle or whatever. So yeah. So that's the Batfleck Batman figure here, 2.0. I don't know if I'm still debating if I'm going to sell my tactical suit just to get this 2.0. I'm leaning to just keeping the Justice League, and the Justice League Batman from Ben Affleck will be the version that I'm going to keep for Ben Affleck, as I try to collect all the other ones and so forth. So that's it for Ben Affleck 2.0 figure. So let me just cancel one of these things here. Okay. All right. Okay. So that was the Ben Affleck Batman 2.0 from Batman vs Superman. That was the I think that was the only announcement this week. But there's a few releases from Hot Toys, and this one is probably the biggest one. I know the one that I've been waiting for. Like I mentioned, I'm collecting all these Batman iterations and figures and so forth. And this Robert Pattinson was the one that I've been waiting for, and a lot of collectors were waiting for, and it was finally released. And I know they delayed it for like I think it was supposed to come out in the summer, like in August, September, around there, and then they delayed it. And then it said it will come out in December, but it was getting to December and it's like nothing. And I was thinking, well, it probably won't come out till next year now, but they dropped it this week. So we have this Robert Pattinson, the Batman figure that comes with, or you could get the BATCYCLE and the Bat Signal. Obviously, you have to buy them separately unless you buy the Batman with the Bat Signal. That one is a combo you can get there. So yeah, so I was waiting for this guy and he's here, and I'm super excited that he's here, because with his arrival with Pattinson, that means I'm only missing Clooney, which Hot Toys has not made, and the Adam West. So Adam West, I would have to figure out how to get him, but we'll see what happens there. Let me get into the chat real quick here. I think I saw a couple in there. Hold on a second. Like I said, I'm still learning how to do this. We have Reverse Zio. It says, evening Gio and everyone. How you doing? Reverse Zio. So Reverse Zio was in, or he's part of the Collector Joey's panel on a Copper Drop. So definitely follow him, Reverse Zio. Go to his channel. He posts a lot of things, a lot of videos about his, figures and things like that, and on Instagram. So go ahead and check his stuff out. Thank you for dropping by, Reverse Zio. And let me see if there's another one. Where is it here? Hold on a second for me. Wait, where did it go? Oh, here it is. Reverse Zio. Need this Batman. Just got the DX19 yesterday. Oh, nice. So you're expecting you to do a unboxing of it, right? So I'll be watching that. All right. So let's go back to the Batman Pattinson figure that just dropped. Okay, so let me get into the images. All right, hold on a second for me, everyone. Okay, so let's go back here. Okay, so here's the image. We have Robert Pattinson as the Batman posing here with his BATCYCLE. And I was actually thinking about if I wanted this BATCYCLE or not. It doesn't look that big. I think the bat signal is actually pretty big, but the BATCYCLE, even if I wanted to, it seems to be sold out everywhere. But it also looks cool, right? So here's another image of Robert Pattinson as the Batman, and it looks like they updated the hair because there was another image of Bruce Wayne of this Robert Pattinson where the hair looks kind of goofy, but they changed it up a bit, so it looks better. It does look better. And this is a poster from like the movie, right? So they're setting it up like the poster of the movie, but this is actually the figures and the BATCYCLE. So whoever did this photo shoot, he did very well, very good job. Because at first I thought that was the actual movie poster. And this one, this suit that he has that we see in the movie, that comes with the deluxe. I'm not sure I'm going to be using that on him. I don't think it looks good. I think it looked weird in the movie, but I guess it kind of makes sense when it comes to reality, or what's what I'm trying to say here. It looks realistic. Okay, so if he's going to do something like this and this type of Batman movie, I guess that's what he would have. That's what he would have. So it looks ugly, but it's in the deluxe version. And then we have him here. There's a cool ass photo here with him on this BATCYCLE, and here's the photo with the bat signal in the background, and that bat signal looks pretty big. And I did get the figure and the bat signal, so I'm excited to pose that. Another image here, and again, let me go back to that one. Again, this is the actual figures and the Hot Toys bat signal, and just made it look like a poster from the movie. Okay, so some other photos here, again with the BATCYCLE. And I know, I think it was a couple years ago, I think when this movie came out, because this movie came out in March of 2022. Actually, let me go back to the movie file, as I call it, the movie figures file. So, because I didn't go over that, so hold on a second for me. Okay, so again, the Batman came out on March 4th, 2022. Studio distributor Warner Brothers. Box office $772.2 million worldwide. Rotten Tomatoes score, we have 85% of the critics with 523 reviews, 87% with the audience, over 10,000 reviews. So the critic score is much better, much higher than the Batman vs Superman. So there you go. Okay, so let me go back here to the chat again. Hold on a second for me. Let's see. Reverzio, appreciate the shout out. I gotta say, I'm working on a video soon where I show and discuss a very kind gesture Gio did. He's an angel. Oh, well, thank you so much for that, Gio. I mean, it wasn't to display it or show it, but I know last time you mentioned that you wanted to win one of the giveaways, so you can give it to one of your students, because you're a teacher in a low income area and stuff. So that was a great idea, and I was like, well, let me try to help with that. So yeah, so that was the reason why I did that. But let's see. We have X Pink Dragon 01X. It says, that part in the movie threw me off when I was watching it. I feel the same with that extra costume for Batman. Yeah, the weird little suit for him to fly or whatever. Yeah. We have Darren Wardle says, I haven't seen the latest Batman with Robert Pattinson. So that movie, that movie is actually hold on a second for me. Hold on a moment for me. Okay, for some reason it wasn't popping up. Let me go back here real quick. Okay, so for some reason the chat wasn't popping up. I'm not entirely sure why not, but so we have, let me go back here again. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, going back to Darren Wardle's comment here, says haven't seen the latest Batman with Robert Pattinson. Okay, so I really like the movie. It is 3 hours. It's a slow burn. If you're a Batman fan, I think you'll enjoy it. I really liked it overall, but I can understand that it's a really long ass movie, 3 hours. And I think it was I think I named it my top film of last year, 2022. And I think my brother Matthew, because Matthew was with me in my top 10 2022 movies of the year, I think Matthew selected The Batman as well. Perhaps I'm a little biased because I'm a big Batman fan, but I mean, if you're a huge Batman fan, I think you would have seen it by now, but yeah. All right, so let me go back here. Let's see if there's any other ones. Deborah Rosselli says my least favorite. So I think you're referring to Robert Pattinson as Batman, is what I'm guessing here. And X Pink Dragon 01X says not appealing, and I think you were referring to that suit, the like the flying suit or whatever you want to call it. Okay, so I think that's it there. Okay, so let me go back to the image here. So I think I have the movie file here when I give you some information about where this figure was coming from, and it's from this movie. Okay, so let me go back here. Okay, going back to the images again from the Batman. So another image here of Robert Pattinson as Batman on the BATCYCLE. A different faceplate here from what we've seen. And then he has some tools that go with his belt, and I think this is one of them. So we got that. And I just think he looks cool. You know, this Batman is I think it's year 2. So he's not that experienced, right? And in the movie, the Bruce Wayne that we see here is different than the other ones that we've seen because he's still young here, so he's still not playing that playboy political figure or you know, just interacting with the politics of Gotham and stuff like that. Like, he's not doing that in this movie because he's still in this whole vengeance phase, right? So this is I think it's the Batman movie that shows Batman in costume the most. Not just because it's 3 hours long, but he's in the costume a lot. He's actually more as Batman than he is Bruce Wayne. So that's a little different there too. So here's a nice image here of all of it. The figure, the BATCYCLE, and the bat signal. Okay. So, like I mentioned earlier, a lot of these seem to be sold out. If you wanted this Robert Pattinson Batman figure, actually, let me go back to. Okay, I thought I had a. Oh, I was gonna show you the Batman on Sideshow, right? So this is the Batman Deluxe version. So it's sold out. It's waitlisted, and even the waitlist is full. So that's what I'm saying. It's kind of hard to try to get him now. So that was the deluxe version. If I go to the standard, I think it was just on there. Oh, right here. They call it the collector edition, but that's the standard, right? So it doesn't have like the base and that weird costume or the weird suits that you can use to fly around or whatever. So you would have to join the waitlist. So sold out as well. And the BATCYCLE is also waitlisted, so you have to join the waitlist for this one too. And then there's also the the pack that has both the figure and the bat signal, and also waitlisted, right? So also waitlisted. Then the other thing that I've seen, I did watch another collector's YouTube channel. His name is Evil Sneaker, and I believe he has a partnership with a website called Underground Figures, and they seem to have the Batman figure available for pre-order, as you can see here. The BATCYCLE, it looks like it was available just a couple days ago, but I don't see it anymore, so I think that one sold out too. But if you were interested in getting this Batman figure, you can go to Underground Figures. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I just know about it because the other collector that I watch, Evil Sneaker, he mentioned it. And I think if you actually email Underground Figures before you pre-order and then you just let them know, I think you don't have to pay the NRD, the non-refundable deposit. I'm not entirely sure, but if you mention his name, Evil Sneaker, and I think that'll be helpful for him. So he seems like a nice guy. I haven't met Evil Sneaker, but he seems like a nice guy, and I've interacted with him in the live chat and stuff like that. So that's a little option here that I just wanted to bring up real quick here. Let me go back here. Hold on a moment for me. Okay, so that's the Batman. And looks like there's some other chats. So let's try to go in there. Let's see. Okay, maybe already. Okay, I think we're kind of caught up with the chat stuff. All right, so moving on to the next couple here that were announced, right? So we just talked about the Batman. So let me go back over here. Okay, so they announced this figure here, REVA, one of the Inquisitors from Obi-Wan, from the Obi-Wan series. And I was excited for the Obi-Wan series. Ultimately, it was kind of disappointing. But I did like a couple of the episodes, and we have this character. This was like one of the main characters, antagonists of the Obi-Wan series, this Inquisitor REVA. So this figure was just released on Sideshow, and I'm not going to spend too much time on the figure, because ultimately I'm not really collecting Inquisitors or anything like that, at least not right now. That's not the goal. But I'll show you guys some of the images here. So just a couple photos here. Now, a lot of these Inquisitors have these cool lightsabers, right? And actually, why is it not letting me move this? Hold on a second, everyone. Okay, I'm not sure why it's not letting me. I'm trying to scroll around with the photos, but okay, all right. Looks like it might be working now. Okay, going back here. Okay, so here's another image. Yeah, so the lightsabers look cool to me. I'm not sure the likeness is quite there of the actress. I don't think it's quite there. It's not 100%. But like I said, I wasn't a huge fan of the show, of the series and everything, but they still need to release the Obi-Wan figure from the show and the Darth Vader with the damaged helmet where you can see partially of Anakin Skywalker's face. That will probably come out sometime next year, hopefully like in early January, February or something. But we have this Inquisitor. They released the Grand Inquisitor a couple months ago, I think, or maybe a month ago. So they started to roll these out here, these Inquisitors. And just a few more images here. Right, so that's REVA. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to the other release. I think there's only one other release that Hot Toys dropped this week, and it's from the Mandalorian. And let me just go back here real quick here. Paz VIZSLA. So Paz VIZSLA, character from The Mandalorian, and I believe this figure was already released. At least there was another version of him before, and that I don't think this is a 2.0 technically, but looks like they made another one and they released this new one here. Let's see here. Oh, let me get some of the photos. And this is again from The Mandalorian. I guess I mainly remember him from the Book of Boba Fett because he like interacts with Mando, fights him and stuff like that. And but this figure actually is not technically from the Book of Boba Fett, but he's a cool character. It's not a character that I'm gonna pick up or anything, but he was just released here. So again, we have this scene with Paz VIZSLA with Mando, and like I said, I think this fight, especially with the Darksaber, I think that was from Book of Boba Fett. It was, you know, one of those episodes where Mando takes over basically for like 2 to 3 episodes, even though it's the show of another character. So I thought that was kind of funny. Yeah, this is the scene that I'm talking about here. Paz VIZSLA here, and all of these figures that I've mentioned here today, they're all waitlisted on Sideshow. You might be able to find some other ones, or you might be able to find them on other sites, or maybe your local comic book store or toy store or whatever. But yeah, I just wanted to bring him up because he was just released this week. And if you guys have seen Mandalorian season 3, I would think that there'll be some people that would want to secure this guy here, this figure, because he may not appear later on. You know, no spoilers or anything, but yeah. So that's it, I think, for Paz VIZSLA. I just want to make sure I just showed all the photos here. Okay, so let me go back here. All right, let me see. Okay. All right. Okay, going back here. Okay, so I think that might be it for the figure stock. Let me look at this chat because I think I see a few in there. So let me go in there here. Hold on a moment for me. Okay. I'm not used to doing the chat stuff, so that's why I'm like scrolling around and stuff. Let's see. Where is it? I thought I saw some other ones here. X Pink Dragon 01X. It says I love The Mandalorian. Darren Wardle says same. Deborah Restelli says me too. Now, I think you guys just sent those chats, and I think you're referring to The Mandalorian or maybe Obi-Wan, but it looks like it might be from The Mandalorian. So yeah, Mandalorian was a cool show. Season 3 was a bit disappointing to me. So hopefully they do things better next time. I don't know if they're doing a season 4. I know they announced a Mandalorian movie of some sorts. So I don't know if they're going to go directly to that or they're actually going to have another season. I believe, what's the guy's name? Jon Favreau, the showrunner of The Mandalorian. I believe he said that he already wrote season 4. So I'm guessing they are making a season 4, but I know season 3 wasn't beloved. So I don't know if they're still going to do that or they're just going to do a movie. But I guess we'll see what happens. Okay, so I believe that's it for the figures talk, and I think that's it for the topics that I had today. So we're about to get into the giveaway. Okay, so we have the Santa Jack Funko Pop giveaway, which I'm going to do very shortly here. So as I mentioned in other streams, I would like at least 10 viewers before I can actually do the giveaway and stuff. But in the meantime, of the people who are watching live and you are interested in this Santa Jack, you have subscribed to the to the Movie Canon YouTube channel and are following the Instagram page, and or let me know here in the chat, say I'm a subscriber, I'm a follower, or I am both, or whatever. And then also remember to have an address within the United States. Fortunately, right now I'm not shipping out of the country. So right now must have an address with the United States. So again, if you guys are interested in this, go ahead and leave your your comment here in the chat saying that you're interested in this, so I can start writing down your names and so forth, and then I'll start drawing. Okay, so let's see. So again, I still want 10 minimum viewers, right? So let me get into the chat. Hopefully I can display them now. So let's see here. Okay, so we have Deborah Rastelli saying, I am both. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna write down your name twice. So I have these, right, little post-it notes. That's the way I'm doing them for now. I don't have that many live viewers yet, so I just do it this way for now. Okay, so let's go back here. We have Deborah Rastelli. Okay, Rastelli. So I'll add your name twice. Okay, so Rastelli, you're a subscriber to the YouTube channel, The Movie Canon, and you're following the Instagram page at The Movie Canon. Okay, so we got that, and we have another one here. Well, Deborah says thank you. So XPinkDragon01X says, I am both a subscriber and follower. Okay, so I'll write down your name. XPinkDragon. Twice. XPinkDragon. Okay, so actually we don't have that many viewers right now. I think we lost a few actually. So okay, so let me still write down some of them, or actually put the names down in the hat. Again, if you are interested in this Santa Jack Funko giveaway, I'm looking for 10 viewers so I can actually do the draw. Okay, so 10 viewers. Let's see. I think I have another live chat here. We have XPinkDragon01X says, I was also in the drop video when you first viewed. I was known as Nicole Hufford. Just heads up. Oh, okay. Okay, I got it. All right, so got that. Okay, so far we've only had 2 people who have entered this. Okay, so it looks like I can't tell if we're actually missing or dropping views right now. Okay, so we don't have enough viewers right now, right? So I'll give it a couple minutes, but yeah, I thought there was more people interested in this Santa Jack Funko, right? So I have it right here. Santa Jack Funko. Right? So maybe a lot of you guys, maybe you already got them. It's December 16th, so maybe you guys got them already. I don't know. So there you go. There you go. Not seeing any more viewers here. It's still set at 3 from what I can tell. So let me see. Okay, so all right. Okay, so give me just a moment, guys. Just a moment. Okay, so we have Darren Wardo saying I'm interested. Okay, so Mr. Darren Wardo, are you a subscriber and a follower, or are you both, or just one, or whatever? Let me know there, so I can add your name on there. And then also, I think I mentioned this before. So I'm doing the 1K subscribers live stream, and I'm going to. The plan is to do this on Friday. This Friday, December 22nd at 7 p.m. Pacific time, so I can do this giveaway, live giveaway, and I will need 10 viewers for that one because that's a lot of giveaways, right? So I'm doing these right here: Peacemaker, Mysterio, Ahsoka, Sally, and there's another one that's not in the image here that I'm also giving away. It's a Star Wars figure, but the box, when it was delivered, it was damaged for some reason. I don't know why it was. So it was slightly damaged, so I'll still give that one away. We have Darren Wardo says, I am both mentioned earlier. Okay. All right. So we got that. Okay. So again, 1K live giveaway on Friday, December 22nd, 7 p.m. I'll be doing this giveaway. I'm going to do a regular show, regular Met Report show. And, but I'm going to do these giveaways to celebrate the 1,000 subscribers on the channel. So keep an eye out for that. Tune in for that so you can win even more stuff. And for future content, obviously. Let's see if there's anything else or any other viewers here. Okay, so far we're not getting those 10 from what I can tell so far. So let me see. Hold on a moment. Okay, so I was gonna write down Darren Wardo, write that down here. 2 names in there. Actually, let me keep that chat in there. Hold on a sec. Okay, so I'm writing this down. Darren Wardo. Twice. So that's twice. And then there. Okay, another one here, Darren Wardo. There you go. Okay. All right. Okay, so I have all the names in here. We only have 6 viewers, so we need 4 more people, 4 more, and then I can start the draw. Okay, so I'm gonna give it 5 minutes. So it's 1:56 p.m. Pacific time. Okay, so at 2:01, if we don't get the 10 viewers, then I'm gonna have to choose the winners a different way. Not live, but we'll figure it out. So at 2:01 p.m. Pacific time, looking for 10 viewers, just 4 more, and then I did see that there's an additional person that just popped in. So again, if you're interested in this Santa Jack, a Funko, and you're a subscriber and a follower, or one of each, or one or whatever, then just let me know here in the chat that you're a subscriber, or if you're a follower, or you're both, and I'll put your name on here. Okay, so names in the hat, 6 viewers still. Okay, so that's the Funko here. At 2:01. Okay, so we're still waiting for more people to drop by here. Okay. Yeah, Darren Wardo says I'm a subscriber and follower. Yeah, got that now. All right, so we're good there. Okay, hold on a second. There you go. Okay, and since I have a few of you guys in here, Um, so I mean, I already mentioned the giveaways that I'm doing for the 1K live stream. After that, I'll have new giveaways because I do try to do giveaways, regularly. Not necessarily every single week like I'm doing this month, but I do a lot of giveaways. Mainly it's Funko Pops because I think a lot of people like Funkos, and it's kind of connected to what I do. Show about movies, TV stuff, characters, and things like that. But if you guys have any other ideas for potential giveaways, let me know. Here's a chance that you could drop in some ideas. I was thinking of doing maybe some like Lego, not like super expensive Lego or anything like that, but like a little Lego thing as a giveaway. More Funkos. I know I gave one Cos Baby, but I'm not gonna get more of those because they're actually kind of expensive. They're technically a hot toy, but they're just like the Funko version of it or whatever. But just some other things in the future, for giveaways. If you guys have any ideas, let me know, either here or even later on Instagram or whatever. So I think we have a couple more minutes. 2:01. It's 1:59 p.m. right now. I'm trying to get 10 viewers before I can start to draw. Right? 10 viewers. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so I'm just not gonna get those 10 viewers, I don't think. Okay, so if I don't get these 10 viewers, let's see, what is it? So I got another comment here. I would make a poll and have people vote on Instagram, maybe. Oh yeah, I've done that before. But I have to. I mean, I've done that before, but I have to choose which characters. I don't know what characters people want for Funkos or whatever. So I have an idea of what's popular, but sometimes I'm like way off. Sometimes I'm surprised of certain characters that people are just not caring to get, even if it's a giveaway, even if it's free. Like this one right here, like this Santa Jack. I'm not getting the 10 viewers that I set, right? So I still haven't gotten 10. I have 5 right now. Okay, so I have the names here, so I am going to close it. So what I'm going to do is, if you watched live today and you're watching, and then you watch the 1K giveaway, then I guess I'll do this one, do this giveaway, and I'll add your name 2 additional times for that giveaway on Friday, the 1K giveaway. Because on Friday I'm doing the 1K giveaway. That's the one that I'm doing multiple ones. So I can go ahead and add you guys' names. So there's 3 people, I think. I have the names here, 3 people, and I'll add your name 4 times for that giveaway on Friday. So I guess I'll try to give this one away on Friday, and then I'll add your name instead of twice, 4 times. Let's look at the chat here. X Pink Dragon 01X says groups, anime, spooky, Disney. And then we have I Love Jack. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I thought there was a lot of people who wanted this, but I don't know. At least that's my idea right now, because I mean, I would like to give this away to you guys who have been watching this whole time, but I need to. The whole purpose of this is to try to get more views, on the channel, because that's how you grow basically. And I'm sure a lot of you guys know YouTube is very saturated with content, so it's kind of hard to get people watch your stuff. So this is kind of a way for people to give the channel an opportunity, because there's a lot of other stuff out there. that you may want to watch, but this is a way to, you know, give it a shot by watching the channel and stuff like that. But yeah, so I didn't get the 10 viewers. So on Friday, when I do the huge live giveaway for this one, if the 3 of you, I think it was just the 3 of you, are watching on Friday, I'll do the giveaway then. I'm sure I'll have 10 viewers by that giveaway, I would think, hopefully. And then I'll add your name 4 times for those 3 people. 4 times. So I already have you on there twice. I'll add 2 more times next time. It's just make sure that you let me know on Friday. Just say, you know, I was the one that was in the live stream last time. You said you were going to add my name, you know, 4 times, not just 2 times. Okay, so we'll do that. Just make sure to remind me. Okay, so I think that's it. That's it for today's stream, everyone. So thank you so much for watching, for, you know, staying here and doing this live and everything. So again, Friday 1K live stream. I'm doing this huge giveaway, this 5-pack, these other figures here, and apparently now the Jack again. We'll try to give that one away then. And then of course there's the Freddy Santa. So the Freddy Santa, I'm also giving that away on Friday. And to collectors, if you actually win the Funko 5-pack, if you prefer a $25 gift card to Sideshow, you have that option. Or even if you're not a collector, you just want a $25 gift card to Sideshow, and you prefer that over this 5-pack Funko Star Wars exclusive, then you will have that option, one or the other, for this particular one. Okay, so I think that's it, everyone. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will be seeing you guys hopefully on Friday, December 22nd. Tentative time right now is 7 p.m. Pacific time. All right, so thank you again, guys, for watching live. For the guys who watch this in the replay, thank you very much, and I'll see you guys next time.